Charlie, Matt, welcome to another edition of The Line Change. Charlie, you were such a pro last year that we're having you on for the second time already, and this time with our long-awaited guest, Matt Roy, who I think last year I interviewed you in the locker room maybe a handful of times, but not really. And it took until this year for everyone on this team to basically say, why haven't you gotten Roy on the podcast yet? He's the funniest guy in that locker room.
It's not surprising. I don't know what took so long for you to catch on to that. Yeah, it's good to be here.
My mistake on that one. But sneaky, they say sneaky funny. I heard you. Did you not just say in the locker room, you're not even sneaky funny, you're just funny?
Yeah, like I don't know what's so sneaky about it. I just think I'm funny, you know?
He's a funny guy. I think a lot of it has to do with his delivery. He's just got really smooth, like he's a great personality. So it's a good day to have Matt Roy on the podcast.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Spirits are obviously high, everyone here, after the Olympic break, back to the practices. But let's start with that because I know everyone, including myself, it was so nice to get away from here, the cold, take a break from hockey for a bit, get out in the sunshine. So take us through where you guys went with your families and how your breaks were.
All right. So I think we ended on a Thursday. We were on a flight Friday to Chicago for 2 nights to go see my wife's 2 brothers, and then our niece, and then her parents drove down from the Twin Cities. So we were there for 2 nights, and then we took off on Sunday and went to Naples, Florida, from Sunday to Saturday. So that was a pretty good time. I mean, it was 75 and sunny every single day. Very relaxing, and the schedule to this point has been pretty wild. I mean, it's just felt like every other day, back-to-backs, and so just to be able to have some time to get away and hang out with family and hang out by the pool and just relax was very, very nice.
I was in the Keys for 5 days too, and I don't think not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
So nice. I wasn't invited to the Duhame wedding though.
Either was I.
I know. I heard sore subject on the last one. Nobody from the team invited.
Yeah, it must have been a tight wedding.
Yeah, seriously, not good enough friends, I guess.
No spear fishing either. He was on this episode a few weeks ago and said next time we got to take it out of the conference room and we got to start going once the whole media team to come on the boat with him and see how that goes.
I think it's all talk with all that.
We'll see how it goes. But Matt, you had the typical young kids trip, Disney World, Land, which one?
Disney World, yeah.
Okay,
Orlando.
so also Florida. How was that for little Nico?
It was very busy, but it was awesome. He was pretty confused by all the roller coasters and everything at first, but it was really fun seeing him just kind of get a feel for it. And on every ride, he was kind of observing everything, and at the end, he'd want to go back around. So super fun, super busy trip, but it was great to have a little break and some family time.
Almost feel like with trips like that, you kind of it's great, but you kind of need a vacation from the vacation, especially in
I think that'll be a summer thing for me.
Yeah, definitely. So one little one for each of you, right? Nico just turned 2.
Yep.
And Molly
Yep.
May.
Molly May.
Such a cute name.
Yep.
9 months old.
Yep.
This day, literally an hour ago, she was here at practice. Her cute little hot pink beanie. So cute. So it's crazy because I think last time you were on last season, you guys hadn't even announced that you were pregnant yet. So it's just amazing how much can change in the course of a year. So what has life been like this season as a new dad?
Yeah, it's been incredible. So she was born literally a day after our season ended last year. So, I had all summer with her, and first few months with a baby, you're just taking care of them, but they're just kind of sleeping a lot and just laying there essentially. And now you're starting to see kind of that personality blossom a little bit, and she definitely has feelings and things she wants to do, and so it's been a lot of fun. I just coming home after practice and just being able to hang out with her and spend time with her has just been an absolute blast. So I can't say enough good things about being a parent.
I'm sure it's life-changing. I mean, even on the road, I'm sure you guys look forward to road trips, but now it's like you have something that you probably want to get home to each time also.
No doubt. Even, just like that Western road trip, we're on the road for 13 days. Just with the way where she's at age-wise right now. I mean, she's changing so much day to day. So being gone for 13 days, it was like, I think when we were gone on that trip, I mean, she was just kind of right before we left, she was just kind of getting to figure out crawling. And by the time I came back, she was, cruising. So, but yeah, she's changing day by day, which is crazy.
And Matt, you said Nicholas is his name. You guys call him Nico. I've seen him running around here. There's so many, as you all know, just so many kids on this team. They're all here today, but so many, it seems like little boys, like Trevor's and Nick Dowd's, little Lou, like in that age. And I just love watching them put on the little skates in the locker room and go out there and try to skate. So, yeah, take us through what the past 2 years of your life have been like with a little one.
It's been awesome. It's been chaotic for sure, but we had Nico when I was still in LA in my last year there. So, we went back to Michigan for that summer, and then that's when I signed here. So there's a lot of moving around with him, and it was nice to be back home with family for that summer, and we came out here, and we've loved it out here so far. So it's been a great culture on the team with all the kids, like you said, and all the families, and it's just been great easing into it that way. And, now, like you said, seeing him skating out there and me, pushing him around. He doesn't want to get off the ice once he's on. So, it's great. And we actually have another one on the way too. So
congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. Yep. So my wife will be due in June. We're having a little girl now. So hopefully all that pans out well. And Nico will be a big brother.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Congrats. So many girl dads on this team
There's
too. I'm sure you're obviously all you can, hope and pray for is healthy babies. I'm sure you don't care what it is, but now that, you're going to have one of each, is that kind of fun for you too?
Definitely. I think I'm just anticipating such a different experience, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I have one brother, and my mom always says the girl's way more high maintenance, way more money. So well,
hopefully she'll be a calmer baby.
We'll see what happens. Is he starting to, I'm sure comes to games, and is he starting to understand more what you do sort of for a living and pay attention at the games? Or
a little bit. It was kind of funny. The last game he went to, he was on the glass for warm-ups, and I skated by, and he was covering his eyes like this. I think he was scared from all the pucks and the noises.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I bet.
I felt bad with that one, but he loves watching hockey on TV, and honestly, this summer it was so hot out. Some days I would just bring him here and let him run around, and he would sit on the Zamboni here and just play hockey upstairs. So he loves being around the rink. He loves seeing the guys and giving high fives to everyone.
Little rink rat.
yeah, well, there's a lot of them. To your point right there, with summer, I know. Do you guys go back to Minnesota? Is that where you spend the summers? Yep. Okay, that's got to be so much fun. The lakes and just the beautiful. It's the best place in the summer.
It's God's country. Yeah, we love it.
Easy.
Well, you're a Michigan guy, you get it.
Yeah.
But with Molly being born last year, May 16th, so I think we hung out here until first or second week of June. So we spent a little bit of summer in Virginia, but. Yeah, once you get back to Minnesota in the summer, it is super nice. Just different up there. Yeah. Something about it.
I love the lakes. I was there when I worked or interned with the Twins right after school, just Lake Minnetonka out on the boat. What's the bar?
Maynard's.
Maynard's, yeah, that one right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Good spot.
So you guys were here, though, in D.C. You didn't go, you spent your whole summer here or most of it?
A couple times.
Okay.
We had a few weddings at the end of the summer. We spent most of the summer here. When I was in LA, we actually spent most of the years out there as well. So, it's just I kind of like, settling into where I'm playing and getting to know neighbors. And, there's a lot of different areas outside of DC that are fun to explore. So for our anniversary, we went to St. Michael's, Maryland. That was cool, someplace I'd probably never go to, honestly. Being a Midwest guy, I don't really know much about the East Coast. So
where is that? Is that Annapolis area or?
I think it's 30 minutes past Annapolis. It's
okay.
On the other
is
side
it on the water though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's where they shot Wedding Crashers.
Oh wow.
Oh nice.
Yeah, so fun little hit.
Yeah, didn't know that.
There, but it's a cool little I think it's like a sailing town and like a oystering town.
Okay.
Look at you guys getting out, being all cultured, becoming East Coasters.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you go from one coast to the other. How has that been as far as life and that kind of stuff, but just how different they are?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's obviously the weather's a big factor, but even like lifestyle, it's you know, here there's seems to be like a lot of lawyers and a lot of smart people and things like that, and out west there's
LA's not the
Not the
it's not a lot of
brightest.
smart people in
no,
LA.
no, it's just like a melting pot of people. Like you know, you could have one neighbor that's, I don't know, seems to be a billionaire, and then you got another neighbor that just likes to surf and hang out. So there's just a lot of different people that are living together out there, and you know, there's pros and cons to both. But we're happy to be here, and it's been great raising Nico out here, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, DC, when I got this job, DC was new to me, and it's like you said, I remember recently I went out to dinner, like just this casual place, nothing crazy, and when I was leaving, there was Secret Service pulling up. There was some, I don't know who it was, but there was a politician in there that was trying to kind of come out quietly, and you had the cars and everything, and it's just like, yeah, you know, you wouldn't get that anywhere but DC, so definitely different there. Well, okay, I think that's enough of the backgrounds, and I want to get down to just everything. And Charlie, we've had you on. Like I said, we talked a lot about fly fishing and what you do in your free time. But really, one of the first questions I have for you, Matt, and I've been told to ask this by several different guys, is what does coming up Roy mean?
That's a good question.
What is it?
I mean, that's definitely a doobie thing.
Okay.
I think that goes back to our time in LA together too. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. I think I just have a lot of bad luck sometimes. Just like little things, like on the plane, like it seems like my seat is always broken or something like that. So whenever good things happen to me, Doobie likes to joke about it, and he just says it's coming up, Roy. So you know, hopefully more things start coming up.
Coming
Roy.
up for you. Ethan Frank and Dylan McElrath were on the most recent episode 2 days ago, and they said like when you guys are in video sessions,
Everyone, like the whole
Those are
team
ridiculous.
loves Matt Roy. Once Matt Roy touches the puck in video, it's like everyone is just freaking going nuts. It's incredible.
Our team is pretty unique.
He's a fan favorite for sure.
Why do you think that is? Like, what from being his teammate, what made him come in here and be such a favorite?
I think because he comes off as like kind of mild mannered, but he is so funny. And then guys just love him. He's just a great teammate, and you know he plays the game the right way. And everyone just loves Matt Roy. So. We cheer for him. Whole team cheers for him.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is sarcastic, you know, especially coming from Doobie. But,
we got a pretty sarcastic team for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you take
sure.
it with a grain of salt.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, even during media, if I'm just kind of standing there by your locker or whatever, your stall, like sometimes I can't tell when you're joking and when you're not, you know? And it's like, okay, wait.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't give you much. You got to really you got to stay focused with Matt Roy.
And I will be the first to apologize and say that, like, I just thought you were very quiet last year. So I think we did.
Angry guy.
We did like a hockey interview, and I maybe asked 4 questions, and it was like not even a minute long. And I was like, okay, well, that's not my go-to media guy.
No, yeah, definitely not. No.
You are kind of a quiet guy, but I don't know.
Less is more. I've been saying it. You can ask Dewey about that one. I've been saying it for years.
He's a quality over quantity type guy.
That's not a bad thing to be.
Yeah.
Like everyone's doing too much all the time. You just gotta do a little bit less.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like that's one thing I love about this team and having you guys on the show is like you said, the personalities are so different.
Yeah.
You go from a Duhame 2 episodes ago who's, you know, you guys got to come spearfishing with me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, why aren't you subscribed yet? And then, you know, you have someone like you who's just like calm and mellow, and not that he wants like attention, but you know, like
he does.
Yeah, he kind of wants some attention for sure. Yeah.
No, I think the great thing about our team is like we are all so different, but no one's trying to pull guys one way or another.
Yeah.
Like, everyone just accepts everyone for who they are, and we all have fun with it.
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot to say about the style. Of course, this is the first season. You know, you guys, no dress code, whatever. You can be a little lax. Zach, he was brought up in the last about style too. You're right.
I think his A-suit today.
I think it's pretty good. No,
it looks great today, but I definitely I feel bad. I guess I'm kind of ratting out some of your teammates right now. But when we were talking about best and worst style, they said that you maybe teeter the line. It was like him, LT, and someone
Oh,
else.
of course, the goalies.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, the goal. Yeah.
It's always the goalies.
Scotty Murray too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Scotty.
They said that maybe you guys teeter the line of like, can you get away with it? Is it too casual, like that type of thing?
Well, it's funny with our team because I think at the start of the year, like and Johnny made like a rule where it's like if you have less than 200 games, you got to wear a suit.
Okay.
And then me and LT, technically we have less than 200 games played, but we would have more than 200 games dressed.
Right.
So like we're like, okay, and where do we kind of fall on this?
Goalies are just ridiculous.
They're just weird. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
So I think we, like me and LT both, I think the first couple games we maybe wore a suit, and then we just kind of like slowly just started, relaxing our dress a little bit, and now we're kind of wearing whatever we want, but.
Disrespecting John, I don't know.
I hope not, never. But yeah, I personally, like, I'm not a suit and tie guy. I'm just not a fan of wearing, like, I understand it, but I would way rather wear like jeans and like a nice shirt, just more relaxed and casual. That's just kind of nice pair of boots, yeah.
Cowboy boots.
Oh yeah.
To go with your goal song, or not your goal song, but Well, are you a suit guy? I haven't seen many pictures of you in the walk-ins.
I hate ties. I hate wearing ties.
Okay.
But I'm kind of lazy with what I wear, so I don't like to. I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna wear. Sometimes I panic before games because
it actually makes it. I think it makes it harder.
Yeah, like sometimes I think I have an outfit that I'm gonna wear, and then it's like dirty or wrinkled or something, and then I'm panicking on the fly.
And it's like that doesn't want to. I mean, I'm sure there's some guys that like fashion more than others, but that's not your main focus. Especially you as a goalie. Like if you're starting that night.
Yeah.
You don't be stressed about what you're wearing. I see your point though, as far as like I feel like hockey was one of the last sports, but it was always the suits, and it was just very professional, and I like that aspect. But at the same time, nobody really sees you. I mean, when you have walk-in photos and social media, people see it that way. But other than that,
it's like 1 minute where you're outside the locker room. That's it.
And if it's a game where you're then on the plane right after,
the traveling, that's where I really get lazy.
I don't blame you with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think as long as you look nice and you still look professional, you don't look like an idiot wearing something outrageous. Then I'm cool with it.
I'm not for someone showing up in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Like I think you should definitely look presentable, like you're going to an NHL hockey game. But I am a fan of the new dress code for sure.
Yeah, can see your personalities a bit more. I always Rasmus stands out to me because it's such the European. Like I feel
he's a style guy.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, Sonny too had some interesting fits. So it's been fun to see. Well, that's when you walk in, and then of course another huge thing that always gets talked about on the show is at first it was the videos when you win afterwards and the carb speeches and the day off chants. It's like you guys are a bunch of like second graders, like so happy to have a day off. But recently too, I think what has really taken off is the quick little videos that I think, Zach, you're probably the one shooting right before warm-ups when you're all in the hallway getting ready to go, and Duhaime, of course, and Carlson doing the whole doggy thing was one talk.
That
but
was incredible.
Lately on Twitter, what the heck is the cat? Why are you a cat? Like what?
That's a good question.
What does that mean?
It honestly means, to my knowledge, it means nothing. Honestly, I asked Dowder about it. So Dowder started it last year. Probably more of an icebreaker thing than anything. He just started calling me Roy Cat for some reason. And literally, I think the entire year, it was just him calling me that. And then I think this year, it just like slowly, like one guy would hear it, and then like it just kind of slowly built up. And now it's just ridiculous and just completely blown out of proportion, but I got to play along with it. And
you funny. Just do the simple this, like every time.
Just, the cat paws. All the guys, they seem to love it, so I just keep begging them.
I'm in the press box by that point, getting ready to go on for the post game show. But I always make sure I stop to watch that video because it's just like with you guys, it's like it's so funny because it's like here you are, husbands and dads, and you're playing at the highest level, and at the same time though you're just like children having fun, Yeah. But that's like you got to keep it that way.
That's funny because I always go out last for warm ups and every period, but I just have to I have to go give everyone like a fist bump or something because it's fun going through and being a part of all that.
Oh man.
What you don't see is the guys that go last, like Stromer, Pro.
No, never see
Reamer,
them.
they all have their own stuff.
They're doing their own thing too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they do
everything. You gotta stay late and have a camera in there.
Yeah, let's get some of the later guys seeing what they're doing.
I think they do everything that the front guys do. They just do it off camera.
Yeah, Stromer and Pro mimic everything that's going on before them. Yeah, when guys go in the hall, like, and they do their thing with or
Chuckie.
Chuckie, like Stromer and Pro are like in the locker room, like literally saying everything that's gonna happen.
Everything happens like roughly around the same time, and guys typically like go after the same guys just because of how it works. Yeah, routines. So they just have everyone like locked in and dialed in, so they know exactly what's coming.
I love the routines when you're not starting. Obviously, when you're the starting goaltender that night, you're at the front, you're focused, locked in, probably tuning it all out, trying to. Yeah. When you're not starting, you're in the back, right?
So I'll hang out in the locker room with like Stromer and Pro and Roy, Trevor, Dowder.
Yeah, might be it.
Yeah, that might be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, not to get into the hockey talk here and all that kind of stuff, but how cool was it that game, the shootout, I guess, where you did get hurt? And again, not to talk about injuries here, but the way he finished that game and how you guys were carrying him off afterwards. Yeah.
So that's funny because I was injured that game. That was in Detroit.
That's right. Right. Yeah. You were. I forgot about
that. We were in the training room watching, and we were just like, oh no! Like first the dump and goal, and then
that dump and goal was absurd.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But,
how does that even? I mean, what are the odds that happens?
1 in a bajillion.
Yep.
Yeah. So we like needed a big win, and like we saw that happen. We're all in the training room, just like, oh no! And then
last play of overtime.
Play of overtime, it happens, and then we're just like, oh no, here we go. And then so obviously we won that game, and then all the injured guys are waiting to like give everyone high fives and stuff, and here comes Chuckie down the hallway hanging on the 2 guys. And I didn't know what was going on. I was like, this cannot be good. But
that could have been dramatized just a little bit.
I was back here in studio because I do most of the road games from the radio studio, and the angle that they showed it on TV was like, oh my God, like.
Of him walking down the hallway?
Yes.
That was an all-timer.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was an all-timer.
That was insane. But once again, just goes to show, like, this team is, I mean, every team against us, they love each other and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like this team is just different.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun, yeah.
So, well, like I said, Charlie, last time we were on here, we went into a whole thing about hobbies and activities and things like that. You went on a big fly fishing spiel. How much did you get to do with that this summer?
I think I maybe went like once this summer. I mean, obviously things change once you bring a baby into the world. So, I think I went out once in western Wisconsin with my grandpa, in the summer. But I haven't. I wish I've been doing more, but I really haven't. I miss it. Miss it big time.
It's so funny because I feel like fishing has been one of the main activities that's come up on the show, but all in different ways. The fly fishing for you with Marty, it was like the rivers or something.
Oh yeah, he I think out in Slovakia they go after carp a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is actually like in Minnesota, carp is like a garbage fish. Like no one
really.
Yeah, no one fishes for carp. Yeah.
What are you fishing for up there?
Well, a lot of like walleye, pike, sunfish, crappie. But, there's a lot of carp up in Minnesota, and their carp are big fish, but it's just a bottom feeder, and no one has any interest in really going to fish carp.
So it's obviously not freshwater, but like here, if you were to go like off of Annapolis or something, like what kind do you get here?
I mean, that's
oysters.
Yeah, oysters.
Crabs, a lot of crabbing probably.
Yeah.
It's probably more that than fishing.
Yeah, I mean, here there's a lot more like, compared to Minnesota, a lot more like stream fishing and river fishing and stuff like that. So I mean, that's where you're catching like the trout and stuff.
You gotta go west, right? Like Virginia.
Yeah, more West Virginia and like Western Virginia, I think, is where you fish a lot of the streams. I've never went and ocean fished. Actually, fun story. So last year we went to Mexico went to the Dominican Republic for All-Star break.
Okay.
And so went down there. My brother was down there with me, and then Marty was down in that area, and then another guy on the Rangers. And so we were going to go ocean fish one day, and it was really windy. And the boat was like decent size. Like it was a good sized boat. so we go to the dock where we're gonna go load from, and so we get on the boat, and like we're all thinking we're gonna have such a good time, and so we get out of the bay into the open water, and all of a sudden these waves are like absolutely massive. So we're in the back of the boat, like outside you could go inside the boat too, but we're on the outside, like on the deck part, and we were, out there. I was out there for like 10 minutes because we were trying to boat out to our spot. And finally I said, I got to go inside and just like lay down. And so I went and laid down and like put on some music and just tried to like tune out just like because I started to get a huge stomach ache. Mm-hmm. And then my brother eventually came in like 10 minutes later, and then he started throwing up. And then I started throwing up. And so, 30 minutes into our, ocean fishing trip, me and my brother are both inside the boat, absolutely like puking our guts out. Yeah. And so that was, and we're puking, like both of us were puking for like 45 minutes. So we're like. So
you quickly learned ocean fishing, not for you.
Not for us. So then we literally like were out there for like an hour. Me and my brother stayed in the whole time, and then we went back and we didn't even fish. So that was our ocean fishing experience. Yeah, it's terrible.
I'd assume I've been to Minnesota way more than Michigan, but Michigan summer's similar to Minnesota, that type of climate, the water, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You do any of that kind of stuff?
I don't really fish, no. I like it. I just didn't really grow up doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Metro Detroit has a ton of lakes around it, and then obviously the big lakes up north, Traverse City, and then I went to school at Michigan Tech, which is on Lake Superior.
It's beautiful up there, man.
So yeah, it's cold water, but it's just a great way of life up there, and it's very chill, and the weather's beautiful in the summer.
I'm sure. And someone was saying, I think was it this summer or this year? It might have been when Leonard and Dubois were on. Did they bike to your house here? They said that they would.
They did, yeah. I think once or twice.
Okay.
I don't know how, because there's so many hills. They must have e-bikes, but
sounded like it was kind of a trek.
Yeah, I think they were just kind of. I think they were bored one day. I don't know why they did it, but.
Was it last summer or last season they did that?
Last season.
Last season.
Last season. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was the summer or the season.
No, just dad and son going for a.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
Dubois said that like his wife said that after Ryan was with them, it was almost like it was her child again, because she'd come home and like they'd be playing basketball in the driveway, and just all their activities that if he didn't have Ryan there, that he wouldn't have been doing.
Right.
And that it was literally like having a child there with them.
It kind of feels like that here at the rink sometimes too.
I mean, Lenny's got like that young. He's got that young, fun personality. Like it's
got a young energy.
Not that this is like an old team, because it's not, but like we said, for the most part everyone is like married, multiple kids, like it's a very family type team. And then you have, because I always picture, because obviously went to school with Will Smith, and I don't know how much you on social media, like with the Sharks, it seems like Macklin and Will are like the star of their social media, and they're always just getting the young ones to like do the funny trends and that kind of stuff. And so with him here with a bunch of dads and responsible people, like how has that been? Has he brought that youthful energy, or do you think you guys have helped him grow up a little bit, or how would you say?
I think we're trying to help him grow up.
Yeah. I think it's honestly been a little bit of both. Like it's really, it's like a breath of fresh air, like having a young kid like that come in, because he's got that swagger. Like he's stud hockey player, like comes in, first round draft pick, like he's got so much confidence, but like it's not like a cocky confidence. He just is, I felt like when I signed out of college, totally different. I was undrafted, all that. But I remember like I try to be as quiet as possible and like just keep to myself, where, I mean, he's like, he's yucking it up with OV or, he's just got no fear, which is awesome. Like I think that goes to show like how great our locker room is, because truly anyone can, you can just be yourself and you can be authentic. But yeah, he keeps us young. And I think he's probably growing up a little bit too.
Yeah, he's a guy. He works super hard, and he respects the room, and like being a young NHL player. So he definitely puts the work in, but he has fun, and we like to give him a hard time.
No doubt.
He said he is still at the kids' table though, at all the functions with all the little ones.
As he should be.
Sortif, I think.
Yeah.
Duhaime, of course.
They're not bad with the kids either. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Sorty did good at my little Christmas show.
Yeah, he did.
So.
What did he do?
He was just like,
he was hanging out in the
for
play
like 2 hours. He was just playing with the kids in the playroom. So
it's like free babysitting.
Yeah, it's
nice. You guys.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, that's funny. Ryan made a great point of like, honestly probably, I guess, Ovi's kids and then maybe Carlson's, like Luca and all them, he's closer in age to some of them than he is, like Ovi and Carlson and all that, which is
crazy.
Incredible.
It's actually weird to think about.
Yeah.
But it is true, yeah. Because Sorty's probably 22 or 23 or something.
So, yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Leno just turned 21.
Yeah, Leno just turned 21. So, yeah, it makes, because Leno to O that's 19 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that just means we're getting old, too.
That is true.
Guys are getting old.
True.
No, joking.
Yeah.
Not good.
Well, I want to say, like, okay, break over in the second half of the season, but we're not. Like, we're down the home stretch, honestly. 23 games
23, yeah.
left to play, I think. It's obviously been another good season and now trying to go for a playoff push here. But as we get into this part again, last year, at this time, it was still so much with the chase and all the media that followed and everything around that. So now that, like, that's done with, you obviously, like I said, have playoffs to focus on. What do you guys kind of looking forward to most as we once again get crazy to think it's already almost March again?
Yeah,
sure.
I think these next, really the next 3 to 5 games are super important for us. So coming out of the break with some good energy, and we need to get some wins, and hopefully that'll give us some momentum, and we can keep that going through March.
Gotta keep doing your cat thing.
Have to.
Yeah,
Got to see a lot more
The
cat.
superstition, like if
My
something.
new goal celebration, I got to score.
What's your goal song? I don't even know.
Seek and Destroy by Metallica.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Get the crowd buzzing.
Like that.
I love I should have been a cowboy, right?
Yeah,
when you win.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I feel like that
Best song ever.
that fits like you perfectly.
No doubt.
Such
Best
a good song. Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense. You need to score more because I
Trying.
I can't even remember when I haven't heard that song much.
No, I think they played it. They thought I scored, so they played it.
Love that.
Yeah, but they gave it to someone else. So.
Oh, I actually remember that. Yeah.
When was that
It was
recently?
either Frankie or Mikey.
It was Frankie, I think. Yeah.
So that's good. As long as someone's scoring, they can keep playing my
True.
song.
That's
Yeah.
true. So, okay. Well, Charlie, what about you? What are you looking forward to down the stretch?
Well, I think it was good. Like the way we kind of came into break, like I felt like we got some positive momentum the last few games. But yeah, like Roy said, I think break was good for us where we kind of came in, we got away from the game and then came back and really just kind of got real with each other. Like we know where we're at in the standings. We kind of know what we have to do. And I think we know that, when we're playing our game, like we're a tough team to beat. And so, you got to be careful because you don't want to look too far ahead. Like we really, and it's everyone says it, like it's so cliche, but it's such a, like we got to focus on Philly and then we got to focus on who we play next and just take it one game at a time. But it's really fun, just being away from the guys for like a week. Once you come back in, like it's just
the first day of camp.
Yeah, it is, and you miss the guys and you just miss being in the room and being around the guys. So yeah, but looking forward to it's going to be competitive hockey for sure down the stretch here, and definitely look for the Caps to make a push.
Yeah. Obviously, this will air in a week or so, but for those listening at home right now, we are filming this on the afternoon before the gold medal game for the Olympics. So I know we were talking to some of the guys in the locker room today about with the 8 a.m. Eastern start time, are you guys going to try to come in tomorrow and maybe practice be pushed back a few so everyone can watch that whole game?
I think that's the plan. So hopefully Willie and LT can come back with some nice hardware.
Be awesome, yeah.
Both of you, two Americans here, right? So how are you? Who do you want to win? Obviously, you're pulling for your teammates, but you want U.S. Like I want both of them. If Logan plays, to do well. Of course, Tom's gonna play. Like individually, have been rooting for them the whole tournament.
Yeah,
but I feel like you can't be an American and not want the U.S. to win.
I think
it's a tough spot.
Yeah,
I don't want to speak for Chuckie. I think we're both as American as they come. But for me personally, I'm rooting for Willie and LT. I think it would. I think it'd be super fun and really cool experience for them to win.
For sure.
Yeah, both. We know LT and Tom, like how important they are to our team and how good of guys they are. So definitely pulling for them. It's hard to cheer against the red, white, and blue. I was just saying earlier, like I'm really hoping just for a really good hockey game. I think it will be. I think it has a potential to be the best hockey game of all time, just with the talent on the ice. But yeah, definitely pulling for our guys, and pretty cool to see them in Olympic gold medal game. I mean, there's no higher stake than that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm rooting for Canada. I'm just rooting for LT and Willie.
Pulling for those two guys and then
that's very fair.
see what happens.
Yep. Same with Marty.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool to see how far they made it, you know, kind of
hopefully
an
he comes back
underdog
with the
and
bronze
playing with bronze in just a few hours here. So
Yeah, he's played well for them.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. So awesome. Well, thank you guys. This has been wonderful. Matt, this is the most we've chatted in 2 seasons. This has been wonderful.
Yeah, you have to talk to him more now.
Absolutely. You are next up on the interviews.
There we go.
Network,
We'll get my own private show going.
Oh, wow.
He told me
There you go.
He told me yesterday that his DMs were flooded with people asking him to be on this show.
Wow.
They were they were waiting for Matt Roy to be
here
on
we
the
go.
line change.
Here we go.
2 years in the making.
I feel like, so this show is like 2 years now. We've gone through almost pretty much everyone in the locker room. So now I'm like, all right, like you can only kind of get to know someone one time, you know, if you're on twice now, whatever. I'm like, all right, what can we do next to like make it fun? And that's what I think we don't have the resources just yet. Need to take the show on the road. Like,
are the views going up like consistently, or where are we at here?
I'll be climbing after this one.
Oh yeah, it's skyrocketed.
They are. I would say the goofier the episode, the more views.
Okay.
You told me recently, who was the most?
I think it was Leno and Doobie.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
When we're talking about
two
eating
idiots,
Tide Pods and all that kind of stuff.
Eating Tide Pods. Oh, yeah.
Not eating. What? It was something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That came up. I feel bad.
Well, that was big like 6 years ago, wasn't it? Eating Tide Pods.
Yes, exactly.
They look appetizing.
It was a trend on TikTok or whatever,
Yeah.
and then Doobie's here just absolutely giving away all of Leno's secrets.
Oh,
you know, he
gosh.
asked my wife Maddie if he could put Tide Pods in our dishwasher. No, I didn't. And then like it was like a brother and a brother going back at it, and then laundry, and then even after that episode, I felt bad because I was like. It was so funny. Like, I was so into it, too. There's a clip that one of the accounts, like BR Open Ice or someone, like, took from this show. So
really?
maybe you'll go viral.
Wow,
they went
let's hope
viral
not.
even out of here. But it's me being like, do you even know how to do laundry? And, like, looking back, I feel bad, you
That's
know.
great.
I
That's
said
like,
that to a 21-year-old.
That's like when Stromer said Chuckie like didn't believe in light
Oh,
bulbs or something.
jeez. Yeah.
Yes.
That took on a life of its own.
That was great.
Yeah.
That took on a life of its own, the Tide Pod, and then most recently when Duham was explaining the style, he said that when you have a bad fit, in Tom's words or opinions,
yeah, he's the sheriff for sure.
you go on probation. And
Yeah.
sure enough, I'm on like my own TikTok mindlessly scrolling one day, and there's another hockey account that's like, did you know Tom Wilson gives out suspensions to the Capitals? And I'm like, oh my God, this literally came from this show.
Has he given out any more, or was it just Dewey?
I think just maybe Dewey. I've been talked to a couple times this year.
That's a
No
good point.
suspensions, yeah.
They're close.
Yeah, close. Teetering.
Just riding the line,
Yeah,
seeing
for
what you
sure.
can get away
Close,
with.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. This has been wonderful. Charlie, thank you for coming on a second time. You were fantastic the first time, even better this time.
Wow.
And Matt, we have a whole new friendship here.
There we go.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and
Thank you.
good luck the rest of this week starting back up.
Awesome. Thank
Thank
you.
you.